This prophecy was buried until now. The KJV Bible reveals the hidden truth, the prophecy hidden in plain sight. What if I told you the Bible contains a prophecy so powerful, so shocking that most people have read past it their entire lives without realizing what it truly means? Tonight, we uncover what was buried until now. It is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter. Proverbs 25:2. Some truths are not obvious, not easily understood, meant to be discovered. What if the reason you never saw this prophecy before is because the time to understand it is now? Seeing they see not, and hearing they hear not. Matthew 13:13. The Bible warns, truth can be hidden in plain sight. Understanding requires spiritual awareness. How many are reading the Bible, but missing what it is actually saying? Shut up the words, and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Daniel 12:4. This means some prophecies were sealed. They would only be understood later. What if we are living in the exact time when sealed prophecy is finally being opened? Knowledge shall be increased. Daniel 12:4. In the last days understanding grows. Prophecy becomes clearer. What if the increase in knowledge around you is actually part of prophecy unfolding? My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Hosea 4:6. Not knowing prophecy leads to deception, leads to destruction. What if ignoring prophecy is exactly what the enemy wants? Watch therefore, Matthew 24:42. Jesus commands, stay alert. What if the difference between being prepared and being deceived is simply whether you are watching? What if the world is not falling apart, but being aligned for something the Bible already predicted? Upon the earth's distress of nations, with perplexity. Luke 21:25. We see confusion, fear, instability. What if global confusion is actually a sign of prophetic alignment? Nation shall rise against nation. Matthew 24:7. Conflicts increase politically, socially, spiritually. What if every conflict you see is building towards something much bigger? Men's hearts failing them for fear. Luke 21:26. People will panic, lose hope. What if fear itself is part of the prophecy? All the world wondered after the beast. Revelation 13:3. A system rises, global influence, unified direction. What if the world will accept control because they are desperate for peace? Peace and safety, then sudden destruction. 1 Thessalonians 5:3. Peace will be temporary. What if the peace people are hoping for is actually the final setup? What if the greatest danger in the last days is not war, but believing the wrong truth? Many shall be deceived. Matthew 24:5. Not a few, but many. What if deception will be so convincing it feels like truth? There shall arise false Christs. Matthew 24:24. They will speak convincingly, mislead masses. What if not everyone who speaks about God is from God? God shall send them strong delusion. 2 Thessalonians 2:11. People will reject truth, accept lies. What if people will believe lies, even when truth is clear? The God of this world hath blinded. 2 Coríntios 4:4. Spiritual blindness hides truth, distorts reality. What if the greatest blindness is thinking you can see clearly, prove all things? 1 Thessalonians 5:21. Believers must discern, test, stand firm. What if the only way to survive deception is knowing the truth before it's too late?